If you have a lot of gaps on your CV and you're worried about your chances in the job market, then this episode is certainly for you. Dr. Ogunlowo had a lot to say about navigating this particular challenge. You don't want to miss it. This one is talking about employment gaps. How do we handle employment gaps? There's a scenario here. He says, how do I handle employment gaps on my CV? Now, he says, I lost my job in 2021. It took me almost 2 years to find another one. But during that time, I took some online courses and helped my cousin with his business. But none of that is on my CV. I'm worried that recruiters would think I was just idle during that period. So how do I handle employment gaps on my CV?
So there are different types of employment gaps. There could be employment gaps as a result of someone seeking higher education or further education. There could be employment gap because the person is out of job. There could be employment gap because the person was ill and could not be. The people who have been ill for 6 months, 1 year, and so on. So whatever the case may be, know it and then find the best explanation for it and put it there on your CV. So you had a 1 year gap because you are pregnant and the pregnant was difficult and you could not be, at work. Put it there and put it as medical leave. You don't even need to explain it, but if the interviewer then wants to ask you questions, then you can say, oh yes, I had a difficult pregnancy and this was the situation. Put it there, medical leave. Put it there, higher studies, because when you are doing your master's 1 year or 2 years in Unilag or Babcock or anywhere, you are not at work also. So don't do your CV and jump that year. In the chronology of your work experience, put all the years, and when you get to that period, pursuit of postgraduate studies at the so university, graduated with XYZ. That's separate from when you have listed your education at the top, because you are actually now accounting for your time. Now, the third one is, and I'm sure there are many other scenarios, but we're just trying to use what people can relate to. You have a situation where you are out of employment, but you are not idle. What did you do? Maybe you are doing self-development. Maybe, and if you are not doing it, well, you are doing something. Whether you are learning to play the piano or you are just seeking for jobs or whatever it was, between 2020 and 2021, I was engaged in personal development for change of career. And then, and so I was improving my skills, watching YouTube videos, preparing for this, and I depended on savings I've had before. This was important for me because I really wanted a change in my career or direction or whatever it is, or I was simply even taking courses for professional certification. But you better have that professional certification at hand to support it. So, but whatever it is, in this case, the person that has put the question forward says was helping with the cousin. What was the cousin doing? Was the cousin making soap? If the cousin was making soap, I was learning soap making in this factory and working. I wasn't paid commensurate because I was also learning, but this was helpful and it shows tenacity. So there is nothing like employment gap. Indeed, it exists as employment gap, but there should be nothing like gap in your CV. I think that's the point I'm trying to make. Fill in the gap with what you truly are doing.